This is me, Jade, and yeah. So I know my hair is a mess, just ignore that. I know I haven't done a video in a while, and my last two videos, I did them a few months ago, and so I haven't done a video since, because I've been, like, really busy. As you guys know, school is, coming up. Our school starts on August 17th, which is in, like, a week or two. And also, if you guys notice, I'm in a different location. Me and one of my other sisters, we moved and changed rooms. We didn't like move to a different house. We're still in the exact same house, just like different rooms. So now I'm in the basement where it's much cooler and much yeah. So yeah. So I'll be a senior this year, so if you guys are like seniors that graduated last year, and you guys have like any advice or anything like that, please let me know. But yeah. So I wanted to make this video as like an update what's been going on and like all of that. I've been pretty busy. I was doing volleyball and then I quit because I need to focus on my grades and focus on graduating. So I'm not a super senior. So I was doing that for maybe like 2 weeks, and then I quit. I love volleyball, but like, yeah, sports like push me to like make my grades stay up. But it's gonna be like harder for me to like focus and make sure my grades are staying where they're supposed to. So I was doing that for like 2 weeks, and then last weekend, me and my family, we went up to Breckenridge as like a last family trip before school starts. It was nice to be in nature, and it was definitely nice to get away from civilization. There was still people up there, but it was mostly like nature, and it was really green. The weather, it was okay. The first day we got there, it was rainy, and it wasn't really good weather. And then the second day we were there, we went on a gondola ride, and it's free up there. So we did that, and then in the afternoon, it was rainy. It wasn't really rainy on the second day, but a lot of people up in Breckenridge, they say to do things in the morning, because that's like the calm before the storm, where you can get things done in the morning, and then in the afternoon, you want to be inside playing board games and all that stuff. On the third day, we went on the hike, and that was our last day of being in a cabin. So we stayed in a cabin for the weekend. We were up in Breckenridge Saturday through Monday, and we came, our last day was Monday. So in the morning, we got ready, cleaned up the cabin, because it wasn't our cabin. It was one of my dad's friend's cabin. So we had to clean up the cabin, and then we ate breakfast, and then we got ready, and then we went hiking. On the hike, there was strawberries. They were edible. They were called alpine strawberries. They're smaller. they're smaller than the strawberry you eat, but they were sweet and little, and they were everywhere. Me, my mom, and my sister, we found like a jackpot of these alpine strawberries, and we picked mostly all of them, and we put them in this empty beef jerky bag that we had, so we can have them later. There was also a bunch of mushrooms. There's this bright like orange and like red. This is bright. And if you guys know, bright things in nature is like nature's sign that I'm poisonous and like, hey, stay away from me, I'm poisonous. So I got a bunch of pictures of the hike. I didn't really get a lot of pictures of like what we did because it was like mostly family time and a family trip before school starts. Which, if you guys don't know, I'll be a senior this year, and I'm excited but nervous. Me and my friends, we're all ready to be seniors, but we're not. We're physically ready to be a senior, but we're not like mentally ready to be a senior. And if you guys saw us on the last day of school, we were a little of an emotional wreck, just because it was getting like, I think it was getting so real for us, that this is our last year of high school, and that, and then once we graduate, it's gonna be like, we're gonna be in the real world, we'll be getting jobs, and we'll be going to college, but we all cried on the last day of school, which, yeah, we're definitely not mentally ready to be seniors, but, yeah, if you guys are wondering if I'll be going to college, I want to go to college, but at the same time I don't, and, well, I've heard a lot of people saying college isn't really, isn't for everyone, and I'm like, I want to go to college because a lot of people said it's a good experience to have, and I'm like, that would be fun to go to college, not just to have that experience, but like to meet like new people, and to have like a higher education, and I still don't know what I want. I did have a set plan for like a few years. I wanted to be a photographer and a vlogger, like a YouTube blogger, and then I was helping someone move out of their house, and I was like, hey, I want to be a home designer, like design people's houses. So I don't know what quite I want, and I've told a few people in my family that I don't want to go to college, and I've told a few people also in my family that I want to go to college, so I still don't know if I want to go to college. But I want to go to college for 4 years. It would be like more like 2 years, so I can get my associate's a degree in something. And a lot of people told me to have a plan B for what I want to do. My original plan was I was going to be a photographer, get my associate's degree for photography, and then hopefully start my own business and do online college to get my business degree. And I was talking to my dad, and he really said that you really don't need a business degree to start a business, but I'm like, yeah, but I think more people would trust me better to get the job done if I did have my business degree. So that was my set plan for a while, and then I started to make like more TikTok videos, and I was like, I really want to become a YouTube vlogger, so I started to make YouTube videos, and then when I was helping this old lady move out of her house, I was like, I really want to become a house designer because that still makes bank. But yeah. So I still don't know quite what I want to do after college. Not after college, after high school. So if any of you guys were seniors that graduated last year, and you have any advice, please let me know. But kind of glad that this year I have less classes. So I might make that a different video. But yeah. And before I forget, if you're new to my channel, I'm welcoming you to my channel. Please like this video and subscribe down below and push that notifications so you can get notified anytime I make a new video. And please comment if you were a senior with any senior advice or anything like that. Yeah, and I'll try to make a new video. They're not going to be every single day because they will be starting school, but maybe once a week. But yeah. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I applied for a job at the local grocery store where I live. I'm not so great at math, and so the lady that said she would hire me at our local grocery store, she said I would stock the shelves and be a bagger. And our local grocery store, you have to be 18, and luckily I'm 18, so I can work there. And I got the application yesterday, so I got that all filled out, and my mom has been working there, and she works there tomorrow, so I'm hoping she'll take it. So the lady there, she can hopefully look over my application and